What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. That boy Alex Karp is talking that talk. I think we might got something coming this earnings. My boy Alex Karp was talking on CNBC with the CEO of L3 Harris again about the new partnership, and he went on one of his rants where he was talking about his haters, people who think the stock overvalued, people who think ChatGPT is more important than the ontology, and just everybody against this Palantir shit in general. Let's get into it.
Shareholders and our customers.
Palantir, third best company, third best performer in the S&P 500, even though it's a new entrant. A lot of analysts don't necessarily fully understand, I think, what you do on all aspects, but investors certainly seem to get it, particularly on the commercial side. I realize there's been a re-acceleration in the U.S. government business, but the commercial business is really what's propelling the stock. What are you seeing, especially as you do have these artificial intelligence platform boot camps and adoption levels?
Well, look, I mean, first of all, to your first, intelligent people learn from their mistakes and learn to realize when they made a mistake in the pattern. Everyone else becomes an analyst or an advisor. So, people have been saying we're overvalued for the last 20 years. People have been saying our products would make us profitable, that we would not be able to become a juggernaut, that we would not become GAAP profitable, we would not get on the S&P. And, keep saying that about us. We love it. It discourages people from doing anything like what we're doing.
Keep talking shit. It discourages people from doing what we're doing. Now, if that ain't confidence, I don't know what is. The man just said we've been overvalued. They've been saying we overvalued since day one. And as an investor, that kind of rings home with me. Because in the stock market, a lot of legendary stocks like the Apples, the Teslas, the Nvidias, they were all overvalued during their whole run, and a lot of people sat on the sidelines. A lot of people were short. A lot of people were scared to get involved because they thought the stock was overvalued. So sometimes when you're dealing with these big growth companies, we do have to deal with valuation risk. Like my boy said, they didn't think we'd get in the S&P. They didn't think we'd go GAAP profitable. I remember back in 2020, 2021 after GameStop, they called us a meme stock. But here we are.
And
let's continue.
We are winning. Now, why are we winning in U.S. commercial? Because we learned in the government that what makes AI valuable is the ability to manage algorithms or large language models. Every financial analyst wakes up in the morning and with notable exceptions that we really revere, wakes up in the morning and after they stay at Motel 6, they have a huge opinion about how to manage large language models. It's completely theoretical and idiotic. If you want to manage large language models or AI, the infrastructure that allows you to manage them is where the actual value is. The large language model is essentially a commodity that you can value and use depending on cost and veracity. And they completely don't get it. But who does get it? Our commercial American customers. And
you heard that. That's been the bull case the whole time, and now we just got it from the CEO's mouth. The large language models are commodities. And what did he say? Who knows that? I thought he was going to say us, the shareholders, but even better, the commercial customers, because they out there using it. They know it's more important to have their data controlled and integrated properly than whether they're using ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or Perplexity or whichever other large language model. And he's saying these analysts don't get it, and that's why a lot of us who bought at lower prices are up right now. And the more people realize what's going on in the market, and they realize it's all about the Nvidia chips and that infrastructure, and then about that ontology on the software side, we're gonna get us some money. But let's let that boy Alex Karp keep talking.
Despite the fact that we barely have a sales team, and that I'm providing my pontifications of truth, including America's a great country, which many of them don't like, our allies deserve protection, Israel is in the right, whatever is pissing them off, they're still buying the product. And the reason they're buying it is because our ontology and our AIP allow you to deploy and use AI in a way where it changes your margins, it changes your go-to-market, it changes your ability to kill or take out adversaries in a much safer way with much lower costs. And American companies are dynamic and interesting and run by some of...
You heard him. He says, our ontology, our AIP is going to help your company get money. It's going to help you kill your ops. It's going to stop you from getting killed by your ops. It's going to help you go-to-market strategy when you're rolling out your business, man. What more do we need than that? What more do we need than that? You hear my boy talking. It's sounding like a man who's going to deliver 30% CAGR, man. It sounds like a man who's going to deliver 30% CAGR. Like, that's not guaranteed. Stock could crash. I'm going to definitely buy more. But my boy is getting extremely bullish. Let's finish off this video,
people in the
man.
world, some of whom are much better at partying cooler than you'd ever imagine on TV, and they adopt. And so, you know, it's like, do you want to believe what the librarian says about a book, or do you want to go out in the world and see if it works? And we are in the business of making our commercial customers work. And sure, yeah, we have a ton of player haters. Keep hating on us. That's
final thoughts. We got a ton of player haters. They're going to keep playing, hating on us. But, you know, we're going to print this money. We're going to get them tendies. We're going to buy this Palantir. It's Printer Gang Investments. Salute Alex Karp, bold CEO. You know, I'm proud to be a shareholder, and I hope we come in, do our thing on earnings. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just had to give y'all this quick reaction. And what do you guys think? Is my boy Alex Karp just talking? Or is he really about that life, man? Get in the comments down below. I'm going to be back in the next video.